Shartimus Prime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Diamond Select Toys action figure review on the Marvel Select Rogue. If you're trying to pick this up, you can do so at Megalopolis, City of Collectibles, where you can pick up your Marvel Legends and all kinds of other action figures. They have their daily deals and an awesome rewards points program, so check them out, link in the description below. And I gotta give a big thanks to Diamond Select Toys for making this review possible. If you want to see the latest from DST, check the link in the description below. And nice packaging right over here, as always with the Marvel Select, but I like that we get the big yellow X right over there. On the side you can see a nice image of Rogue, and then on the back you can see a product shot. There's a read up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. Then you can see also available is Gambit and Wolverine, and nothing on the side, top or bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's looking at Rogue out of the packaging, and a really cool figure. I'm really happy with this figure so far. There are some things though that I'm going to complain about. You can already see some paint blemishes, especially on the hair over there, so that stands out to me. But for the most part, we get some cool stuff going on with this figure, so let's get a closer look at the accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at Rogue. So first off, we get the Danger Room base with Rogue, and it's a little different compared to some of the other ones, just throwing in the Beast Danger Room base, which is a lot more similar to all the other Danger Room bases that we've received for these Marvel Select figures from X-Men. You can see that, they kind of have, 3 pieces. This is just 2, which I actually think is okay, because you could grab a bunch of them and put them side by side, and we still get very consistent paint apps and everything on here, so I think that is fantastic. The teal portions are still very shiny and metallic looking. Nice silver paint apps right over there. I guess you could try to port this on this side too, or something else on this side if you'd like. And then we get this whole gun turret thing coming up at the top, painted and sculpted very well. And you get 2 points of articulation on this thing, so you could move it down and up, and you can rotate it side to side, so I think that's pretty rad. Then we get 3 sets of interchangeable hands with this figure. You can see that she has the relaxed hands right there. You get the gloved fisted hands, you have an ungloved right hand, and then you have the extra glove being held by the left hand right over here. And this just looks great. I'm very happy with this. That is really cool. Then here's the fleshy hand right over here. Don't touch, don't touch. Nice looking hand. Then you can see the fisted hands right here. Look pretty cool. But what I really like about this is that they designed this in a way where when you pop off the hands, you get the little wristlet right here from the glove coming off as well. So when you put on the flesh hand, well, I should have done it with this side, you can take them both off. When you port that flesh hand on there, you don't have that ring, left over from the glove. So I think that's pretty cool. Putting these back on here, it just takes a little trial and error, just figuring out exactly how it should fit on, but it works pretty well. And then shift that up to avoid any green gappage. Now, I don't know if you guys have been to MarvelousNews.com lately, but the viewer engagement over in the forums has been incredible. They have picks of the day, they have customs up there, and all kinds of reviews, and the latest in Marvel news. Plus, there's a contest to win $100 worth of figures over there. Check it out. Link in the description below to MarvelousNews.com. And I'm really liking this head sculpt over here. This is a beautiful looking Rogue. Really pretty eyebrows, kind of a lot as far as eyebrows go, but I like it. I like the green eyes right there. The lips look really good. Nice paint. Just a little off center. I'm just noticing that now while looking at this very closely, but I still really like that head sculpt and I like the flesh tone. A little bit too much black paint right over here. I kind of want to paint over that just a little bit, and then you can see some more of the black kind of seeping through here and there. So I don't know, kind of wish it was just more of the white, less black, but I like how it looks right over here, aside from the yellow paint splotch, which I'm going to try to remove with an X-Acto knife. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, I do like how that hair is sculpted. It looks really good, man. I do like the black and brown mixing in and out together, so that looks nice. And it's wafting off to the side, which makes it a little bit tricky to get her into some poses, but looks exceptionally cool in others, so it's one of those things you kind of have to work with. I do get a little bit of paint coming off right over here, or I don't know if that's extra yellow, but I gotta say, for the most part, I really like this shiny yellow paint. It looks really good. Nice clean black paint apps over here. We get this awesome metallic green, which we'll take a closer look at in a second, but yeah, the wash right over here on the brown leather jacket, that looks really cool. I'm really digging that. Nice paint right there for the gold buckle. And looking right here, we get the nice red and black X logo. Same thing on this side. I like how the wrinkles look. Nice little short leather jacket. Really digging that quite a bit. Then the way the belt works right over here is that it's attached on the back. So it's loose over here on the front, but it's not going to move around too much on you, and I really like how that works out. Nice looking pouches. Red looks really good right there. And I love the metallic green. This metallic green just looks awesome to me. I'm really liking it quite a bit. Then looking at the legs, you can see some wrinkles. A little unfortunate, not a whole lot back there, you know. It's just not, you know, hey, you know, like Southern chicks, I thought you guys were supposed to be packing it, man, but I guess not, you know. I've actually never heard of that stereotype before, I'm just being an idiot. But anyway, on the side right over here, on the inside of the legs, looks pretty good, you know, a little bleeding right over there with the metallic green. But yeah, looks really nice with that sheen going on right there. And then you got the straps, and then solid yellow throughout, nice wrinkles. I like the boots right here. She does have pegals at the bottom of her feet. And then here's one more look at the back of the figure. Now we get some pretty cool articulation going on with this figure. Unfortunately, the hair is very stiff and you cannot get her to look up much at all. There is a disc hinge in there, but that's as far up as she's going to look without any use of the diaphragm joint. You can get her to look down quite a bit. You do get side-to-side motion, which works out really well, and there is some head pivoting right here. The shoulders move outward that far. They don't move down all the way. They'll move in that much. You could rotate full 360 right over here. You do get this bicep swivel, which I think works out really well. And we get double jointed elbows, and you can see they'll bend in that far. I have one of these joints kind of stuck, and I'm not going to push it, but, you know, trying to, yeah, even with the one joint and this moving only a little bit, the elbow will bend in more than 90 degrees, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, with both joints really going, you can see it'll bend in that much. All the hands turn side to side and hinge up and down, even including the glove holding hand. You get a diaphragm joint that turns side to side. She has some diaphragm pivot. She'll crunch forward that much, back that much, which works out pretty well, so you can get her into cool flying poses. Her hips move outward very far, lucky Remy, and then you can get her to kick forward that much and back a bit, upper thigh cut right there. Double jointed knees that just bend in that far. You get a calf rotation right there. Boots move down, they move up, and she has a beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out this Marvel Select Rogue figure, you can see that she is standing just a little over 7 inches tall. And then for a size comparison, here's Rogue next to the Marvel Select Lady Deadpool, which also has the double jointed elbows. And yeah, Rogue's a bit taller than Lady Deadpool. I don't know, I think that's okay with me. I like Rogue being a little bit taller. And then here's Rogue next to her now husband, Gambit. I just recently read that issue. That's how far behind I am in my comics. Spoiler alert, the marriage of Kitty Pryde and Colossus ended up being a marriage of Rogue and Gambit instead, which I thought it was actually pretty clever. But yeah, I like how these two scale. This looks great. Then here's the Marvel Select Rogue next to the Marvel Select Beast, which was the last X-Men Marvel Select figure that we got from DST. And then for your Rogue figure comparison, we have the Marvel Legends Toy Biz Rogue and we have the Marvel Legends Hasbro Rogue. And I am noticing that the yellow on the Marvel Select right here is much brighter than it came out on the two Marvel Legends figures, but for some reason it's not bothering me. I still think it looks good. And then here's Rogue next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, congratulations, you got hitched! High five! Whoa! So I think Marvel Select did a great job with this Rogue figure. She's a lot of fun to pose around. I like the accessories that come with the figure. I really like the aesthetic, so if you're not really into posing too much, you can get her into some vanilla poses and be very happy with her, as you saw at the beginning of the video with the glove coming off and everything. I do have the paint splotches though, so that's a little irksome, but I don't know. It seems like it's stuff that's fixable. And at the price point of around 25 bucks, I'm giving this a Sud rating of...
It's not so bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. Hit that like button if you like the video, and hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you have not already. And a big thanks to all these people over here that support this YouTube channel over on Patreon. I have more giveaways going on over there, so please check that out and get a chance to win $100 worth of free figures. Check out MarvelousNews.com. And don't forget to follow me over on the social media over on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Stardust. Links to everything I talked about in the description below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, I'm ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face is my shot.